Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? So once again, we're here today, 12 p.m., to talk about the scripture and coaching and how it does relate one to with the other. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and like. If you're watching us on Facebook, thank you very much for tuning in. Please share and like as well. And maybe this will benefit someone that you may know. So today we're going to be talking about Matthew 7:7, and this is about ask, seek, and receive. And in coaching, we have the similar thing. It's all related to you get what you think about. But ask, seek, and receive is telling you basically that whatever you want in your life, you can have. And it's very powerful because sometimes we are afraid that we won't be able to get the thing we want in our life. So, for instance, we can have more money, we can have better relationship. Maybe you have a self-esteem problem, and you may say, may might think or believe that you're not good enough, but it's not true. If you're seeking to get better, if you're seeking to get more in your life, that is guaranteed through the scripture. So in coaching, we said you just have to go and get what you want. Don't worry itself. I mean, don't be fearful, don't be doubtful, don't let procrastination to take control of you. Procrastination, fear is simply a fear of failing. So we want to make sure that the scripture is telling you don't be surrounded with fear or failure because failure is not real. If you're confident, you're going to get what you want. So we're going to be reading the scripture and then we're going to explain in a coaching point of view how do we relate one with the other. So in ask, seek, and receive, in Matthew 7 said, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Now, let's put it this way. Ask and you will be given to you. So what it means, if you are in sales and you ask for the sale, then most probably the person is going to buy. So in other words, the number one reason more salespeople don't sell is because they never ask for the sale. They go through the whole presentation, they don't ask for the sale. So you ask for the sale, there is probability that one person might say yes or no. But if someone is listening at your presentation or what you need to offer, there's a 90% chance that person will say yes because they're listening, he's paying attention. So if you don't ask for the sale, he's not going to think about, okay, well, it just was simple presentation, it wasn't offering anything. So when you ask, you will receive. Now, in the second part said, knock and the door will be open to you. I mean, it makes sense. If you knock a door and there's someone on the other side, that person is curious to know what happened. So it's going to open the door and open the door to you. You see? So if you thinking there's always someone out there on the other side expecting you because you had a positive attitude about it, then there's always going to be someone to open the door. And so whenever you knock the door, someone will be there open for you to open that door. So so it said, seek and you will find. Put it this way. If you lost something around your house, let's say your car keys, if you seek for them and you spend time in it, right? You believe you will find them, guess what? You're going to find them. So when you seek for something, whether it's a business, it's a relationship, it's something that will be beneficial for you, you will find it. And the Bible is saying, seek and you will find. Now, for everyone who asks, receive. So this is an affirmation. So once you build this confidence in yourself, you can say, for everyone who asks, receive. He who seeks, finds. And to him who knocks, the door will be open. So why be afraid of seeking and asking and knocking when the Bible is telling you someone is going to be there for open the door for you. Someone is going to give you something if you ask. You're going to find if you seek. So sales, especially most people that work on sales, they know this. If, Sometimes we have our quote to meet every month and we need to meet it, and we don't understand. Sometimes it just happens. See? So never allow yourself to be on fear based on thinking that nothing's going to happen. It always happens. Which of you, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if you ask for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then thought you are evil, know how to give good gift to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give you good gift to those who ask him? So, God is our Father, and we can relate it to ourselves. If you are working and your son arrived and said, "Dad, I'm hungry," when you're gonna stop working, you're gonna go and make something for him, right? So that confidence, you can call it God or you can call it universe, but it means that God owns everything. So someone yesterday asked me, "Where's your money coming from?" And then they said, "It's coming from your employees." It's not coming from my employees. It comes through my employees. God is the one who ultimately owns the money, and He, through my clients, sorry, not employees, but through my client, pass me the money to me. You see, so if God owns everything, then you just need to ask. But it's the same like your son. Your son is asking you for food because he knows you will give it to him. If your son will truly believe that he's not going to get any food from you, he won't ask. So we need to have, and because he has faith, he believes in us. So if we believe in him and we have that confidence, we ask, we know we are going to receive. And if we know we're going to receive, we don't have to worry, right? It might sometimes take some time, but it depends in our belief whether it's going to happen sooner or later. And in coaching, happen the same thing. You have to have confidence. Confidence that no matter what, and no one really can explain, when you persist down the road, you get a break. Which it means sometimes you might be working a lot in a particular field, and doesn't seem that anything is working out, but then suddenly out of the blue, like it was under the rock, everybody show up and want your product, want your service, and want what you can offer to them. So always persist in everything you need to do. Never give up. There's a nice story about in the book Think and Grow Rich. And in this book, there was someone, I can't remember the name, but he was going to the venture to get gold. And so he went to a mine, uncovered a little bit of gold, went back to the town and talked with family members, and they bought the machine and start digging for gold. As they start digging all the gold, they sold that gold, paid for the machine, paid the investment that all the family have given to them, and then they were ready to start cashing money for themselves. So as they were getting some of the money, at some point the gold ended. There were no more gold in the mine, and they were very concerned. So they start digging and digging, nothing was happening. So the time passed and the gold wasn't coming in, so they give up. They said, "You know what? There's no gold here. We just need to give up and let go." So they left and they went to someone that in the little town where the gold mine was, and sold all the equipment for like about $100. So they left. Well, the guy who got at this knew about the mine, but he was wiser than the original miners. He called a mining engineer. And the mining engineer explained that the problem is that the formation of the gold, because minerals in the mining are like hands. So if you could grab a finger, as you can grab the palm or the whole arm. So he would study the formation of the mine, the formation of the mineral, and he said 3 feet away from gold they stop. And if you keep on digging for 3 feet, you will find a large quantity of gold. So this person keep on digging for 3 feet and he found the gold and he became one of the largest and richest gold mine in Colorado. And the first person asked himself, told to himself after that, learn about this, that he stopped of being wealthy 3 feet from gold, literally 3 feet from gold. You see, so never give up. Always push yourself. Always push yourself because you never know. Eventually, the break will come in. In some industries, it takes longer, and some industries take shorter. But you have to keep persistent in what you're doing so you get the results that you really want in your life. Continue with this. He said, so in everything, do to others what you will have them to do to you, for this sum up the law and the prophet. Common sense. You do to others what would you like them to do to you. So if you're walking on the street and you want people to say hello, don't slap them on the face. If people slap you on the face, the most constantly is you're going to slap them back and it's not going to work. So if you want to be someone who does the work and always get paid on time, then you go and pay on time. If you are the person who always perform the good job, then you're going to have people who perform the good job. We tend to attract what we think the most. So if we're thinking about being good in what we do, we're going to attract the people who does good in what they do, and we benefit from it. There's a nice text that I read one time. It said, treat everyone as the most important person in the world. Because for that person, he is the most important person in the world. But also serve others from love so you can change a soul. So you never know who in your mind and your surrounding area or your surrounding network is going through some difficult times. And treating them well, it can make a difference for that person to improve that day or not. So if you treat them well and you care for them, he will always remember that. And you never know, he might be the one who refer you business or give you business. So always treat everyone with the most kind way possible. Because at the end, everybody is a good person. No one is bad. As we say in the scripture, even the bad people give good to their family and their friends. So you have to be even greater than that and be good to even the people that persecute you or the people that are bad to you. Because with that kindness, you can change people's life. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming in and tuning in. I hope so that this was worth for you. If you have any questions, concerns, you can always reach us. We can reach us on via messenger or text. You can also check our website is Think Into Success Academy. And I look forward to help you in anything that you want to achieve in your life. Thank you guys. Have a nice weekend and enjoy. Bye-bye.